Hello, welcome to the kitchen. It's time to clean another monitor. Yes, sir. This is a 1701. And for those of you that don't know, the 1701 and the 1702, I think, were the best monitors. Mostly because they stack so nice. So I'm taking the brush to places that have ridges before I begin with the magic eraser. See, the thing about the ridges are things can get in there. Dust, debris, stuff. Now this one, I tested and tormented for about 24 hours, and it's pretty fine, but definitely it could use, as my grandmother used to say, a face wash. The magic eraser also, see, it disintegrates a little over time, so you got to be careful when running things like on the sides that have the grooves, because you can prematurely rip pieces of the magic eraser off, and that is a shame. It is. So we've done the sides. We've not done the front, but one thing I'm not sure if you can see it here, but the back here, which is dark, where did I put my little wee brush? Oh, it has fallen. Oh dear. We'll get the brush back. The back, which is brown, does have a tendency to show off whatever dirt there might be. And there is some. And once again, I'm not sure how well you can see this operation, but there's definitely, the other thing that happens here is that dust gets collected from the electromagnetism. It is hard. Ah! Oh, golly. Another brush bites the dust. It is hard, but not impossible. To get all the dust out of all these grooves. Let's see. Not impossible, but difficult. And see, there's where we're at on the magic eraser. It's looking a little bit on the filthy side. So we'll run it, trying to get into all the creases, up and down this side. We shall spin it. In this crease here, this big thing where there's a screw, I guess, a lot of stuff can gather in there. It can. And on the back, and on the side, and everywhere. See, now look at that. I think it's time for a rinse. I think maybe I'll give this another little spritz, and then spin this around, because of course the part of the monitor that really matters is the front. And this is well, a lot of stuff gathers here. This one does not have the door. Oh, by the way, the other thing about the 1701 and the 1702, typically the 1701 is noticeably heavier than the 1702. It does not always work out that way because, you know, as Commodore did things, they had leftover cases that said 1702 or 1701, even though they had switched the internals. They're not going to throw those things away. No, 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 no. We do not waste such things. We do not. No, no, no. So we touch up the front. And this looks much better. The screen on this one was, well, I wouldn't say filthy, but certainly it showed that it had been sitting around for a goodly amount of time somewhere. So we'll give it a little drying and look for anything else on here that looks not so good. Here, of course, look, there's the dirt on the magic eraser. Oh, there's some in there. There's always more. Always more. So many cracks. So many crevices. But of course, in the end, what do you really look at the front? And on the front here, I do see there's a few little speckly things. So we'll give this a whole thing another 1-4. What for? And give it another little bit of a dry. Oh, up in the top corner. It's funny how it's like anything. When you start cleaning something, it's so much easier to notice every little thing. Every little thing. Oh, now, hold on. Ooh, down there. This is looking much better. Oh, let us not forget the power cord, which, you know, it's nothing except black. But look at that. That's one swipe on the cord. We'll do another swipe on the cord. Well, see, now that area, that was all white. Now it is black. See the filth of the ages. Certainly if there's anything sticky, and of course some people would have marked these up or done these up with tape, rubber bands that deteriorate. Ugh. Even so, look at this. Look at that. All right, time to rinse and squeeze the magic eraser. And it's funny how well and how wonderfully it gets tidied up. It does. Now, I don't know what this sticker is here. Oh, it's probably, you know what, it's probably one of those awful little things that tells you that nobody's opened this up, but it's really, oh golly, this is a whole other thing. It's gross. Yeah, it would have been like a warranty sticker. Didn't say anything on it anymore. That needs to be dealt with. And it may be that I need to get the glue gone. Which may be. I understand why people put those things on, because of course there were people who would do things like get a new 64, swap it out for the one that's broken, and then show up at the store and say, hey, this doesn't work, I just got this, and have it covered under warranty. So I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have to see about getting the glue gun on here to get that sticker stuff off. Which is too bad. Actually, no, maybe I'll just wet a corner of the imitation J-cloth, and I'm careful to have this not where any fluid or liquid would get into the monitor, and that does pretty much nothing at all. Oh, there's some dust in that corner. Oh, and on the back, the very back, oh, that's the beauty of the magic eraser. So much stuff we don't even understand just comes rolling off. And there's a chunk of magic eraser. There is. All right. Well, I think what I need to do now, I don't know if you can see this. Probably you can't. You know what? The water here on this is filthy. I'm going to dump it, get some fresh water before I start the next thing, because of course, you know, if the dirt, you know, like, there we go. If it shakes out of the magic eraser, it's got to go somewhere. It does. It does indeed. All right, so another little piece of. Okay, so I think I will go and search for the glue gun. Have a lovely, lovely day. We'll see you again back here somewhere as I spend the weekend before the World of Commodore, getting ready for the World of Commodore. Oh, heavens, there's another spot. The more you see, the more you clean, the more you see. Yep. Always more. All right. Thanks for coming. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Oops.